Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel for another video on Marvel Contest of Champions. This one is looking at the top 10 best 6 stars that are currently in game. These are the ones that you can get for either the basic 6 star or the featured 6 star currently. This list is being put together through popular opinion as well as looking at the forum and social media. And all information will be correct up until the point that the new featured 6 star champion crystal is released in game. The video begins with the 10 best in no particular order. Let's do it. First champ up is Ghost. Precision, Cruelty, Fury. Man, those are fantastic things, but damage output is the key reason this champion is just so darn epic. And we love a bit of phasing. Next up is Korg, and Korg's pretty darn popular because he's an excellent defensive champion. It's no surprise that you'll go on Alliance Wars and find a 565 version either propping up the main boss stats or maybe a mini boss. Yeah, pretty darn annoying for a lot of summoners. Not to mention his synergies are pretty darn nice for Hulk Ragnarok as well as Thor Ragnarok. Next up is Aegon, a fantastic champion and the reason that a lot of players have put in a lot of money to try and get this guy, especially at a 6 star. There's lots of things going for him with positivity. Now there's loads of kind of hit combos, similar to a champion like Star-Lord, but more in keeping in line with the champion like Proxima Midnight. This guy is all about building lots of extremely high combos to then benefit from some fantastic effects. In some cases it's great to have this guy awakened in order to maximize that damage a lot more, but he's still quite viable when it comes to being unawakened. Since his rework and buff, Red Hulk has been a very popular 6 star for most players. His damage output, regen abilities are just great. It's a great addition, great usable champion. Nice if you're looking for a champion that's able to demolish stuff, still keeping itself in the game, and just a well-rounded package that a lot of players do enjoy this character. Angela's up next, one champion that doesn't need to be awakened to be good. We've got Regeneration, Fury, Armor, the list goes on. So many great things about this character, lots of playing abilities and playing dynamics. I like to personally go past an L1 close to about an L2, hitting in the L1 and then building back up. As soon as you go over 1 bar of power, it means that you're able to get that Fury buff up and output a good amount of damage. Great champion. Next up is the master of debuff effects, Void himself. It's great to see a champion like this still being used, and it will still be continued to use, I imagine, into Act 6 and beyond. His interaction with champions, like I said, with the debuff effects, is pretty cool, building over time and putting in a great amount of damage. Great champion. Cap Infinity War is next. I really like this champion. I really want to get a 6 star version, and I would love to then take it up to rank 2. Overall, great unawakened, and damage output is absolutely insane. Build up those charges and put in a very smashing L2 and you're able to put in a good chunk. Next up, one of my favourite characters at the moment is Sabretooth. This guy is just so much fun. Furies, persistent charges, bits of bleed, excellent synergies, and signature ability isn't too bad as well. So yeah, great champion overall, and I've done many videos on this guy. You know why he's so good to me. Next up, great immunities, great damage, it's Corvus Glaive. So many things that are positive that are going for this champion, and it's one that I've just got to rank up with this 4 star. I'd love a 5 star version, or even a 6 star, but here's hoping. Critical bleeds, critical damage, and lots of luck. Well, you know, can't go any further than Domino. Domino is a fantastic champion, doesn't need to be awakened to be good, and it is a champion that I'm strongly considering putting up. I would love to think that I could get it as a 6 star. I think we all would. And that was the best 10, but there are some honourable mentions. Villain the Duck, Killmonger, Iron Man Infinity War, Proxima Midnight, Luke Cage, Hulk Ragnarok, Omega Red, Symbiote Supreme, Hawkeye, Emma Frost, and Wasp. And even though those champions may have seemed completely viable to be in the first best mentions, and yes, I do agree with you, they're just not as popular as some of the champions that we mentioned in the first instance. And that could be more to do with the utilization for Alliance Wars defense and offense, but the fact is, those best ones are really some of the best in game currently. But everything is subject to change, and more brilliant 6 star champions are probably around the corner fairly soon. Now, if you didn't agree with this selection, that's perfectly fine. You're entitled to your own opinion. Have your say in the comment section below. Thank you to the live stream people that came up and helped me with this particular video and the idea. I'll see you in a live stream fairly shortly. Thanks very much for watching. If you did enjoy it, hit that like button and subscribe for more Marvel Contest of Champions based content. And as always, I shall catch you in the next one. Bye bye for now.